Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. And I thought I had done this last week, and I did, and had messed up on the part one, or made it a part one because I accidentally hit stop. So then I was going to try to figure out how to take some software and fuse stuff together. So then I ended up deleting the footage. So we're here tonight reshooting the Elita-1 Netflix War for Cybertron Earthrise review all over again. And this is a quick look at the box art, and I really do like how this stuff really pops, like the obligatory product shot there. She just looks so much better in the red versus all the pink of RC, and it's even a different two-tone kind of color there. What she's got here is the side of the box, and with that awesome, black, white, and red Earthrise poster for Earthrise in the War for Cybertron trilogy is part 2. Don't forget to tune in at the end of the month here, December 30th. It's like every 6 months they release this, so hopefully by June 30th we'll have Kingdom and Kingdom's little stuff here on these, and they do a reprint and or give us an Inferno the Fire Ant versus Inferno the Fire Truck. Don't get me wrong, I don't want the Inferno Fire Truck, but anyway, that's my point. Get some more figures. There's the top of the box and the bottom, and if you're looking, there is the UPC. Okay guys, hopefully that'll help you track that down. Remember to be nice to the people at your local stores. My store here, since this all started coming out 2 weeks ago, has gotten a ton of these guys in. I've never seen so many Netflix figures. Even like with the first set earlier this year, these things are in force. There's Bumblebees, there's Elitas, so that's good. Folks are going to get the chance to get those. Hopefully, if you got a Walmart nearby you, you can get those. In any case, and anyways, I want to move along with this. If you hadn't subscribed to my channel, please do so down below there in the description. Thanks again to all those who have subscribed. Like, comment, let me know what you feel about this figure. This is a second go around we've had with this very mold, but I think this one has better colors, some retooling done to it. I just like this one so much more. Before we get to that, here's a look at her instructions. And she is just a shell former, just like RC. You're probably not going to need these, but I like to show these off anyway. And it's black and red. And I mean, I just wish that there was a little bit more sophistication to this mold, especially since we're getting ready to get her again, or I'm getting ready to get her again with Lifeline. A lot of people's gotten their Lifelines, but I'll get mine next week at Christmas. Anyway, it's really nice to get that stuff then too anyway. So we'll wait on that, and thanks again to all those who watch. One moment, please. And here is Elita-1 in her Cybertron in-car mode. And she's got a slightly darker blue windshield and vein on the back of the car. She has an all-white Autobot symbol there on the hood of the car. The detail is so much nicer than what we had with the RC mold of this same caliber. Here's a look at the side of the car. This actually sticks together better than my RC. There's the back of the car. It's pretty. Maybe there'll be a third party come along and give us something we can plug up to the little blast points to cover this ugly arse up. But we'll see. It may not happen there. And here's the side of the car. And I'm wondering if the Kingdom, does anybody know yet if the Kingdom RC release is going to be just more of this same thing, and or is it going to be an actual Earth mode with an actual transformation? Because this is what it looks like on the bottom, guys. Like RC's just folded up underneath there, head turned around. There's a peg in the back where everything's lowered onto this, and the gun stowed there. And real quick, let's get some comparisons going on here. Here is RC, her mold mate. And we'll do a quick around the block here so that you see how that works out. And again, the underside. just this lady deserves to have a lot better transformation in the future. So I'm praying that the Kia will give us a more earthly kind of mode for her, even though in the cartoon she was Cybertronian. And I'm almost willing to bet that's what's going to happen. I'm not even going to get these into the surfboard. I'm just going to get onto the robot modes after a few more comparisons here. Give me just a moment. There is Runabout and Run Amok for some Decepticon competition. Soundwave jumping in behind everything just to kind of give you some more size. He's just his boombox self for the Netflix series, and that is also the Earthrise release. One second. And over in the back is Sunstreaker there. I really do like how he I love Sunstreaker mold. We just got to get some more pieces to fix, like the spoiler, and get him his gun instead of borrowing Chromia's gun from Siege. And now we're going to get these ladies into robot mode, size it all up, give some final thoughts. And I just want to say thank you to all those who watch my channel and my quick reviews. It means so very much to me, and I really do love the Siege and the Earthrise stuff the most of anything that we've gotten here lately. And I've got all but like 3 figures of the Siege, and now I lack Thrust. I got 2 Megatrons coming in the mail very soon. Earthrise Megatron, and then of course that G2 recolor of him. And I skipped that on the Siege portion. I might go back and get the Siege ones if I can find them on clearance or some sort of kind of good deal there. Outside of that, like I said, let me get these in robot mode, do comparisons between the 2 mold mates, and oh yeah, here's one of this is what we'll do for now for the car mode comparisons. Thank you again for watching. And here is Elita-1 in her outstanding colored robot mode. I like the darker blue in the gun. Love the little tempo, the Autobot symbol on the chest, the paint on the head and face is just outstanding. Same with the legs. The rest of it's molded, and like I said, there's some retooling done on the front end of the car to keep them a little differentiated there. And I'm probably going to end up having to glue that piece like I did on the RC in order for it to not fall off and fall away. I might one of these days get brave enough to do the little peg holes to get them jacked up in armor. But at the moment, I'm just glad I got a corresponding Elita-1 to go with this nice lady. And even though she's a lot of pink, I still like her. And I think it's going to look great to have Lifeline in with that. And we got all our little G1 ladies there, coming through in the end finally. And better late than never to get these added to the whole shebang. And now I'm going to do some other comparisons. Give me just a moment. Here's her along with her casemate from Netflix. There's Bumblebee in on the scene there now, and alongside her main man Optimus Prime. This is the Netflix G2 colors. It's going to look great with that Megatron coming in the mail. Next up is Can't Miss Cliff Jumper. Just gives you that ultimate, smaller Autobot. These are deluxes. That's a Voyager. Also leader if he has a trailer. And then here's another one I like to have with the crew, but he's not Earthrise. Hang on one second. There's Hound, because like whenever Optimus rolls in to battle, in the 86 movie, he's like with Hound and also Earthrise Sunstreaker. And I just gotta say, this is a nice looking crew. Albeit we only have one Siege here amongst the Earthrise, but I mean, you get the point in the picture. And really do highly recommend getting a hold of this girl if you got this girl. And then if you get the trifecta to get a hold of Ratchet, you'll have a third girl, Lifeline, in there in the mix. Alright, so that's about going to do it for her. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you've not done so already. If you want to really help support the channel to grow, hit my Patreon, and I will recognize you as one of the executive producers of my quick reviews. Like I'm running up on the 10-minute mark, and the quick reviews are 10 to 15, and I like to keep it toward the 10 to keep it quick. So with all that said and done, you guys have an excellent night. Until all are one. Thanks again.